Hi, good morning everybody. Welcome to the Early Bird. We are going to look at all three games yesterday. I want to get right into it, guys. I'm strapped for time, so I'm going to try to move this video along as quick as possible. So let's go straight over to New Jersey and get started. Devils score 8 against Hurricanes in Game 3 of Eastern's second round. Yes, folks, the Hurricanes were brought back to life in this one as the Devils erupt for 8 goals and an 8-4 win. Let's look at the numbers. The Devils have the edge in shots, 34-30, and the edge in faceoffs, 56% to 44. Hurricanes 0 for 2 in the power play. The Devils 1 for 4. Hurricanes put out 46 hits. The Devils 33. 18 blocks for the Hurricanes, 13 for the Devils, and Hurricanes only had 2 giveaways. The Devils had 8. Shots on goal. 9-6 in the first period, New Jersey. 16-15 the second period, New Jersey, and third period 9 apiece for that 34-30 total. Scoring. First period, Meyer from Hughes and Mercer at 5:58 make it 1-0 New Jersey. Hughes from Smith and Mercer at 10:55 make it 2-0 New Jersey. And McLeod from Hischier and Marino makes it 3-0 shorthanded, end of 1. Second period, Hischier makes it 4-0. Finally getting his first of the playoffs from Bratt and Palat at the 53-second mark, 4-0 New Jersey. Aho makes it 4-1 at the 2-minute mark from Jarvis and Slavin. And Severson makes it 5-1 New Jersey at the 5:33 mark from Hughes. And Hughes, yep, you're reading that right. His brother was playing yesterday. Makes it 5-1 there. Then we go at the 12:18 mark, shorthanded. Martinook gets his first of the game and only goal of the game unassisted. 12:18 shorthanded. That would most likely, you would figure as a Carolina fan, kind of give you some life going into the dressing room. Let's see what happens in the third. Wood makes it 6-2 early in the third, putting away that thought from Reno Vanacek. And then Hughes again from Mercer and Siegenthaler makes it 7-2, and the blowout is apparent. It's happening. Stahl makes it 7-3 at the 7:21 mark, shorthanded from Martinook. And then Jarvis, another shorthanded goal. Yeah, they got 3 shorthanded goals in this game, Carolina. Go figure that out. Jarvis from Fast makes at 8:11, pulls them within 7-4, but then Palat from Bratt and Hughes at the 10:47 mark on the power play puts an end to that game, 8-4. So the Devils are back in it. I don't think any of us are shocked the Devils are back in it. Might be calling them the comeback kids. We'll have to see next game. But it's been a fun bunch to watch. Lindy has them motivated at exactly the right time to save their lives, it seems, in this playoffs. So we will see how they react in Game 4. Game 4 is going to tell the tale in this series, I believe, because if they can even it up 2-2, Carolina's in trouble. Okay, let's go over to the one all you Sabres fans want to hear about. Panthers edge Maple Leafs in overtime in Game 3 of East second round. Extend lead. Yeah, that's a polite way of putting it, NHL.com. They're so biased with Toronto, honestly. 3-2 Florida final in overtime. Then we go to the numbers, and numbers say 29-24 in favor of Florida. The face-off 61% to 39%. Toronto wide edge there. No power plays for the Leafs. 1 for 2 for the Panthers. 26 hits apiece. The Maple Leafs had 24 blocks. The Panthers had 16. 14 giveaways for Toronto. 12 for the Panthers. Shots on goal. 7-4 first period for Florida. 14-9 second period for Florida. 11-7, which seemed like all Leafs in that third till the end for Toronto. And as you see, they scored on their only shot in overtime. Scoring. Lafferty opens it up for Toronto at 2:26. 1-0 Toronto after 1. Duclair on the breakaway. ties it up on the power play at 2:36, 1-1. So we got an even game, and that's what we're looking for in a game like this, because Toronto had their legs, it looked like. Gustafson from Nylander McCabe makes it 2-1 Toronto, and that will be it for Toronto's scoring for the night. Verhaeghe ties it up at 12:28, 2-2. No scoring in the third. And in overtime, Sam Reinhart with the dramatic goal in the wraparound goes through the defense. And I'm telling you folks, yesterday some of these Maple Leafs were sleeping. And wraps it in 3-2 Toronto final. 3-2 Florida final. So if you guys seen that and you seen what I seen, it was just too much. It really was. I'm going to get back to it though, guys, because my battery's low on my machine. I want to finish this and then I can finish up the video. Let's go out west to the nightcap. Kraken pull away from Stars with 5 goals in second, win game 3 as we see a rout in Seattle 7-2. Numbers, 26-25 in favor of the Stars. The faceoffs also in favor of the Stars, 57% to 43. They were 0 for 3 in the power play. The Kraken were 1 for 2. The Stars had 20 hits. The Kraken had 29. 14 blocks for the Stars, 21 for the Kraken. 7 giveaways for the Stars, 4 for the Kraken. Shots on goal, 9-4 first period Seattle, 17-8 second period Dallas, and 8-5 third period Seattle for that 26-25 edge. Scoring, first period no goals, second period Eberle from Cartier and Beniers at 2:10, 1-0 Seattle. Wenberg makes it 2-0 from Schwartz and Dunn at 3:36. Soucy from Donato and Schultz makes it 3-0 at 6:30, and Beniers unassisted makes it 4-0 at 8:22. Then Marchment gets them on the board, 4-1 from Dadonov at 12:40, and in the last minute, Tolvanen unassisted, 5-1. We go into the third. Yanni Gourde makes it 6-1 shorthanded. And the rout is on, and Hakanpää from Ben makes it 6-2, and then Schultz from Tolvanen and Wenberg round out the scoring, 7-2 Seattle final. Well, that's good, because my computer's going to die me, but the good news is I've got the numbers in, and I forgot to plug it in, obviously. But I want to just go over this if the computer doesn't die me in the next minute on the Toronto subject. Marner, no points, -1, 2 shots on goal, 0 hits in the game. Matthews, no points, 2 shots on goal, -1. He did have 3 hits. And he also, let's get down to Nylander, who also was invisible. He had a point. He had 1 shot on goal. He was a +1 in the game, though. 0 hits. Tavares, invisible again. No points, -1, 2 shots on goal, 4 hits. He was physical. Yes, he was. That is true. Now, here is Mr. Overrated, Ryan O'Reilly. No points, nothing. No hits, no shots on goal. Then everybody jumps on Justin Hall all the time. Let's talk about McCabe. He had an assist, but he was a -2. Shots on goal, he had 1. He had 1 hit in the entire game. I can go on and on. Brody, invisible. -1. No hits. I mean, this is, we can go on and on about Toronto. Folks, Toronto are going to just have to learn that next time they win a playoff series to keep their mouth shut. Really. You'll never see me doing it on here. If the Sabres win the first round next year, you're never going to see me on here be overconfident. I don't care if we're playing a team that finished 8th. No, I won't care. Because in the playoffs, anything can happen. Anything can happen in the playoffs. Anything. It doesn't matter where they finished in the standings. I mean, but this is like, try telling this to a fan base. I'll tell you what, though. Here's the way I look at it, guys, okay? I'm going to have a little fun with Toronto on this one. It took them 19 years to win the first round. I figure in 19 years from now, they'll pass the second round. In 38 years from now, they'll pass the third round. And in 57 years from now, they'll win the Stanley Cup. So, guys, it's all mathematical. That's it. All right, guys, I'm just pulling your leg, Toronto, having a bit of fun with you. But Put it this way, not over that series. It isn't over. It's 3-0. It's not over. I'm not one of these guys that will say it's over. I've seen teams come back. I've seen it 3 times in my lifetime happen. But the numbers are, Toronto's the 202nd team in NHL history to go down 0-3, okay? Did my numbers on this last night. 202nd team. 4 teams have done it out of 201. 2% chance they can do it. It can happen. It can happen. We've seen it happen twice in recent days because of the parity of the league. We've seen it happen with Boston, where Boston were up 3-0, went to overtime. And in that game, Philadelphia, Boston had an open net in overtime to sweep it 4 straight. They missed. Philadelphia scored, won the next 3. And they were down 3-0 in Game 7 also. That's a forgotten stat. It is a forgotten stat. And then we have the series with, what do you call it, Joe Thornton. Well, any team that Joe Thornton's on, guys, you know I think they're going to lose. But Thornton with San Jose up 3-0 against the Kings. And the Kings, they didn't look terrible in those 3 games. They just couldn't get anything going. The Kings rallied, came back, won the next 4 games also. So anything can happen in the playoffs. All right, guys, done for this one. See you tonight.